Welcome back to another episode of the Why We Here podcast. It's your host with the hose, your favorite dreadhead, aka Josh Gigolo. We here, man. We back. It's been a minute, but we back, and I'm here with my guy.
Sir. We are in the building.
I'm here with my guy AJ.
LOL, 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 LOL. It's your man AJ, aka.
Yeah,
You stopping the flow. You feel me? It was Laugh Out Loud King. Anyway, it's your man AJ, aka Fifth Street Shorty, aka Royal Rugrat, aka Sadius Young, man. I'm back in the building. What's good with y'all?
And I got my godfather Mike in the cut.
Man, what's poppin' with y'all, man? What's good with y'all? I'm over here. It's your boy Father Mike giving you another blessing for another episode.
They say God bless the trap.
You feel me?
Ooh.
They call me the speaker box because I'm always speaking the truth out loud.
And you keep the bitches with the love below.
And
Shout
Nigga.
out Outcast.
Nigga sound like Too Short.
You said what?
That nigga Mike sounded like Too Short.
What's my favorite word?
Let's go with y'all niggas, man.
Man, blessed, man. It's been a minute.
I just got a random surge of energy, man, because we back, man. I feel good, you know. I'm about to get some therapeuticness on doing the podcast. You smell me?
Back like cook crack.
You feel me? But we don't put acetone in our shit. Our shit straight pure. Colombia.
It's only pure if I fuck with you. If I don't fuck, I'm gonna give you re-rock.
Hey!
Real no deal.
Niggas don't know about that.
Exactly. They don't know about that. Oh, they don't know about that.
We go.
Hey, man. Say, man.
Now, speaking of old music, I remember, bro, in high school, me and this nigga Ja used to be blasting fucking Young Thug all day in class, bro.
But
Especially
really, what is
sophomore
it
year.
do when the whole world comes?
Yes, bro.
Oh, that's that work.
Bruh, cause that's when we had class. It was me, you, and Day, Brian, and the whole gang. We was in fucking Dr. Styles class, bruh. All niggas listened to was Slime Season 2 all day, bro.
Slime Season 2 was that shit, bro.
Bruh, that's always niggas listen Lifestyle and Slime Season 2, bruh.
Niggas, bruh. Nobody was touching.
Nah, bro. Rich Gang Tour. What you mean?
Yeah, Rich get Milk Maria. All that shit, bro. Milk Maria, she got some comfort because I'm in love with it. Shit.
Oh shit, bro. That's the Young Thug that I fuck with. I don't like that. I don't like him now, though.
Nah, chill.
I mean, he alright. Certain songs, but like, he not what he used to be, bro.
They say that about everybody, though. Like, I say the same thing about Wiz Khalifa all the time. Like, he not the same anymore, this and that. But I feel like just as time grows, just even as people, you're gonna evolve and be something different regardless. You feel me? You're not always gonna make the same quality of music because your life experiences change.
And plus, I be thinking about it like, if niggas did continue to make the same style of music, sooner or later, we're gonna get tired of that shit.
Shit, you see what they doing to the baby right now? They want this nigga to switch up so bad.
I'm like, this nigga's still technically a new artist. Or
He's only been out. Well, he's been out for multiple years.
Yeah, but I'm
he's
saying
only been famous.
Yeah, he's been mainstream for like a year.
Yeah,
really,
for a year.
If that. So I'm like, you still need time for that. But I'm saying, like, if Thug kept the same flow, like Migos kept their same flow, like, who really gonna be still listening? I mean, I know I am, but
I mean, Wayne kept the same flow. We still listening.
No, I don't. That shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
Nah, I fuck with Wayne though, but his shit is trash.
But I'm saying, if you like for real, most of the people that like originated this shit still got their same sound, and niggas still fuck with them and pay homage. So like, what's the difference?
I beg to differ.
And plus, I'm talking more of like, I would say, like, niggas would need like new sound, like more now today as opposed to back then. Like, you can't really talk about like those classic acts. You feel me? That was like coming back in like early 2000s and the 90s, because like the way that they was consuming music, you know what I'm saying? It was much different, and there's more time in between their releases.
Niggas had CD players.
But you don't feel like,
but you
don't feel like our generation like is significant to us though. Like older people might think like damn, nah, the music wasn't like this back then. But you don't think we gonna be saying the same shit when we start having kids and shit like that?
Oh no, we definitely are.
So I'm saying,
It's
like,
funny
you
because I
still
was just
gonna
having
say,
this conversation with somebody.
but you still gonna say, oh, it's classics, shit that we listen to is classics. So you can't really say, oh, because it was classics back then. Like, shit we listen to now gonna be classics soon in a couple years.
Yeah, no, not denying that it's gonna be classics, but
lost.
You said what?
I said I'm really lost. Was that the conversation we were having? I thought we was having the conversation of why niggas switch up their flow.
But you said I'm hot.
I was saying, you know, what I was saying was I can't really compare niggas because you brought up like, say like Lil Wayne for example, or niggas that was came out in the early 2000s or in the 90s, and I said it wasn't even really that pressured on them to switch up their flow because of like the way that music was consumed back then. And I'm saying now the way niggas drop music like more constantly, you're gonna be hearing the same shit. If you hear like certain amount of years, you're gonna get tired of that shit. Even a certain amount of months, like even how you said with the baby, and like this nigga only been out like probably not even a whole solid year yet, and niggas already asking him to switch his flow. Like the way like our attention span is so short, like we just want something new and like, you know what I'm saying, re-up every damn time. That's what I was saying. I'm not talking about like classics and music and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not talking about the discography. I'm just talking about like how they approaching the beat for real.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The only nigga that could do shit on the, like just spit bullshit on the beat and still be loved is Jay-Z. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know.
Is it really bullshit?
No, Jay-Z don't ever spit bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. Cause I'm like, crabs never belonged in the barrel. They never told you that.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up.
Told you that.
You need to stop. You need to stop right now. Yo, speaking of Jay-Z, we need to talk about one of his associates, a.k.a. Solange, a.k.a.
Why does nigga say associates like that's not his whole system?
Anyway, no, I think he would claim her as associates because she kicked the shit out that nigga.
That was like how many years ago?
Okay, and I would still hold the grudge.
Why? It's been how many years?
Because it's a duality.
Oh, what that mean?
But nah, if y'all haven't heard, Solange put out a press release or whatever it was, talking about how she is splitting up with her current husband, and she just put a whole paragraph of shit we didn't need to see, basically just to tell us she cheated on her fucking husband.
And for a white nigga, it's like no, that's alleged that the white nigga. It's actually alleged that this shit was even cheating. I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm running with it.
She fucking cheat. You fucking scoundrel. I'm fucking tired.
You said scoundrel.
I'm really tired, dude.
Put an A on your chest. Yeah, go to history class.
I'm tired of it. Disgust me.
No, but I mean, we're alluding to the fact that she cheated. And my thing is, if you actually break this down, that's what all women are the most hypocritical people ever.
Really
No.
going
Okay,
at
no,
it.
let me say it. They're not the most hypocritical people.
No, go at it.
But no, they tend to use double standards to their
Well, first, before I even let you finish, let's not say all.
No, I'm not going to generalize.
Let's not say all. Let's not say none. You already lose the
most.
Battle. Okay.
We can say most. Most women that I've been around or encountered, they use double standards to their, expertise. They use it to like basically
their advantage.
To their advantage, yeah, that's what I meant. I don't know why I said expertise, but they use it to their advantage. Because it's crazy how in a situation like that, she started fighting Jay-Z because he cheated. But now when she cheats, I'm gonna put out a press release. I'm gonna make myself look good. Like basically, like she's saying, oh, when a woman cheat, it was like when my body spiritually, physically wasn't feeling it no more, so I had to go to another realm, follow this and that. When a nigga cheat, it's like, you dirty bitch, you dog, you just thinking with your dick. Okay, how don't you know she was thinking with her pussy?
I mean, but if I wanted, you go.
No, keep on. No, go say what you want.
I mean, if I wanted, just playing devil's advocate here, if I wanted to be on her side, I mean, there was kind of different situations because it was like, all right, no one was really supposed to know about that whole elevator incident. That footage just leaked out. And secondly, like, that's your sister. Like, of course you're gonna beat the nigga up. especially if like that's your sister and y'all know they've been together for like how many, you know what I'm saying? Nobody really know Solange, nigga.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just saw the picture in it. I'm like,
oh,
I didn't even know she had a nigga.
I'm saying you're not gonna put two right shoes on a left and a right foot. So if you're gonna walk one way, stay that way. Yeah, think about it.
I didn't have to think about it. I was just like, no.
Why you ain't fuck with it?
Huh?
You ain't fuck with that?
I was hurt.
Exactly. You feel me? You're not gonna put two right shoes on all your feet. You gotta have a left and a right. So if you want to walk in the right direction, think, brother. Knick knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Islam, Islam. Exactly. So anyway, as I'm saying, yeah. Red fish, blue fish, one fish, two fish. Feel me? Shout out to my prison niggas. But you know, as I'm saying, like you can't go a certain way and handle a certain situation. You're like, oh well, this is wrong, so I did this, and then you turn around and do the same thing. Why do women get the opportunity to use double standard to their advantage all the time? As a man, we can't do that. We have to take accountability for everything we do. Think about that. Everything that a man does, he has to take responsibility. He has to take accountability for it. Women get the chance, and don't make it. I'm not going to try to make it seem like I'm bashing women because I'm not. I love women.
He is.
I'm not.
He is.
No, I'm not. Don't do that to me.
He's hiding it.
No, I'm not. Bro, I love women. Come on now.
Okay.
But you too bitch. I'm joking, man. I love women. But you know, really, like that's at the end of the day, I just feel like even though, like you said, we always have this riff-raff where like double standards can't work for us and they can't in this situation, that can't work, bro. You gotta take responsibility for that, you feel me? Don't just do a press release and try to make yourself look good or try to make it better because like you know you fucked up, you feel me? It's like, yo, you gotta stand 10 toes on that. You fucked another nigga when you was in a committed relationship. You fucked another nigga. Well, if that's the case, motherfuckers who got girlfriends now will be all on Instagram like, yo, I didn't mean to do it. I felt some type of way.
I'm just protecting my peace.
Yeah, you know, no, my chakras wasn't lined up, so my
Mercury was in retrograde.
Yeah, my solar systems made me fall into her vagina. Like, no, I can't say that. I can't be like, I just tripped and fell in the pussy. So you gonna kick my ass? You would think I'm like fucking dumb. You like, you think I'm gonna believe that shit? But she would be like, you know, it was a full moon.
It was a full moon. Niggas retarded.
Yo.
It's a full moon.
Niggas is crazy.
Yo. Is that it? Is that all we gonna say?
I really was waiting for a piece on John. Niggas
Bruh.
is crazy.
Bruh, you just said some funny shit. But nah, I don't really have nothing to say for real because y'all really say everything I would really say. Cause that is some hypocritical shit. How long ago?
Wow.
What you say, bro?
Nothing. Keep going. Keep going.
I said, how long ago that shit happened with Jay-Z in the elevator?
Maybe 4 years ago. 5.
But that shit's still tight recent.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's sad. Bitches ain't shit.
And bro was in a white suit. Wasn't he in a white suit when he was in the elevator?
Yeah, he was.
Damn.
You got dirt on that shit.
Like, whole time. Just off the heel. Like, right there. Now it's on my elbow and shit. Like, I just got this pressed. Like, I just got this lined up, really. Like, I just came from the measurements.
Could you let your girl sister beat you up?
Bro, first of all, bro, for real.
First of all, I'm not fighting any girl.
For real, look, for real, like, that really wasn't even her business in the first place. Like, if her sister was gonna still take, like, say that was me. If my girl was gonna take me back, like, that's none of her sister business. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But like, they sisters, bro. So it's like, it's kind of, especially
bro,
if you're like close in age and you close sisters, like anything that's her business gonna be the sister's business.
Listen. So you saying your brother say you had a brother, you gonna go to his girl like, why you cheating on him? Da da da. Like
No, because we're
gonna
not.
press her.
No, because we're not close in age. I'm not close in age with my brothers.
Bro,
That's why I said those that are close in age and are very close together, they would always tell each other's business.
See, but this
and plus that could have been the first time that Solange, or maybe like I don't know what even occurred like to lead up to that point, but it could be a multiple number of factors. You know
but what I'm saying is though, like really, that's not her business, whether they close in age or not. Like what I got going on don't have nothing to do with you. Like if that's what was being allowed, then that's what's being allowed. Like you can speak your piece on it, but you don't got to do all that extra shit. You feel me? Because now you put your hands on me, then I have all rights to do the same.
Well, not even the whole putting your hands part on, but just in general, like say if you're in a relationship and you go into turmoil. Because I even read something like people would be like, oh, like say they'll tell their mans like, oh, I hate this girl, blah blah, this and that. So then they mans get a sense like, all right, this chick come around, we not fucking with her, blah blah blah. But you don't know behind closed doors, he made up with her and he lovey dovey. So now she come around, he like, yo, what this bitch doing here, blah blah blah. And he's like, now he's stepping to you, like, wait, you was just bad mouthing her, blah blah blah, this and that. And then now you made me pick a side, and it's like, oh, like behind closed doors, you want some lovey-dovey shit. I've actually had that happen with close friends of ours. John, you can attest to this. Niggas say one thing and then mean a whole nother thing. You feel me? Say if you even bring it to your parents. Like me, I'm a person who tells my mom a lot. You feel me? Me and my mom have a close relationship. But if it comes to like me and another chick, I'm not going to tell my mom certain things because she's already going to get in her head like, I don't like this person. But what if I become a simp and be like, baby, I want you back, and then I'm bringing her back to the cookout and shit, and my mom looking at me like, yo, for real?
That's why the answer to all this is just keep it in the house, man.
Yeah, that's
why I feel like the rule really is, I don't care what y'all going through with this, even if you're not even on speaking terms, bro, I'm not gonna be talking bad about you in public. That's just it. Like, if I was fucking with you, I'm not gonna be talking bad about you in public, because if I ever do get back with you now, or if you ever get back with me, now we both looking stupid for even talking out against each other.
I mean, it's a difference of like, if you like, maybe the situation just happened, you like, bro, I hate her, all this and that. Like, you know what I mean? I know somebody very close to me like who does that a lot.
Okay,
but
I know.
Bro, why are you talking about me, bro? I'm right here, bro.
I actually wasn't even talking about you.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. Niggas be damn, bro.
This thing called you shiesty, bro.
Niggas be throwing like, you know what I mean?
No, you just admitted to that. Niggas bro. I didn't even say
what
that.
You mean?
There's actually no cameras around.
On audio, you admitted to that, sir.
That's crazy.
But you feel me? Like I say, that's why.
Plus, even if I'm saying like, okay, but even if you saying like you just trying to vent, you know, it's like some shit happened and you vented to your homies. Still, you're supposed to be updating your homies on what's going on or what you got back with.
But that's not nobody's business, though. That's between you and your girl.
So then, that's what I'm saying. Why even tell your homie about it if it's nobody's business?
I'm saying just because you might need to vent, but you don't need to vent and be like, yeah, we good. Like, you going to see that eventually.
I'm just saying. I mean, it depends on also who you just telling it to. Because some niggas, like, once they see y'all around, they off the jump, they gonna realize, okay.
See, but it's a difference.
But some niggas actually need that incentive, like they actually need your word to be like, oh, okay, this is good again. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me looking at her like, yo, what the fuck she doing here?
But I'm saying it's a difference though between knowing like your man's like he just on a break with her, or they just going through a little rough patch, as opposed to actually breaking up.
That's also true.
Yeah, that's right.
That's also right. I feel you on that.
Yeah, because people have bumps in the roads, but still.
Yeah, like because I know people that still talk crazy about females and still get right back with them. So
niggas be talking crazy about females and putting babies in them.
Oh man, yeah, niggas.
It's a lifestyle I ain't trying to live, man.
I need all that smoke. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you I hate you, but then I'm gonna be like, I love you once we get in the room, though.
That's a lot of toxic behavior. I think you need some release.
Yo, at the end of the day, bro, toxicity. I think that's how you say it. Toxicity.
I don't know. That's Britney Spears.
LOL. Yeah, toxic. LOL. But no, if you think about it, bro, toxic relationship is the best.
It's really not.
It really is.
Nah, you right, bro.
It's hard that toxic relationships are the best. Like,
nah, they are, bro. Cause
just say y'all need help.
I was joking.
Yo, just say y'all need yo, just admit y'all need help and just go about y'all day, please.
Yo, this nigga is stupid.
bro, all my relationships was toxic.
Yo, for what reason? Like, it don't need to be. That's the thing. I'm really starting to think niggas is bringing it on purpose now. Like, they get in toxic shit to bring to the relationship.
Bro,
it's not even like
niggas
niggas
gotta be toxic because they think that shit like adventurous.
Yeah, bro, like
you'll
never
you'll never just start arguments for no reason.
No, nigga, I like peace and
quiet.
Like you ain't never like bro, like you ain't never like get a text from somebody but act like you ain't get it. Like, why the fuck you ain't text me? Like, type shit.
This nigga wants to make up sex. That's what he want to do.
Sorry, nah.
This nigga wants some role play sex, bro. This
What's wrong with you?
Bro, you don't just start arguments for no reason, though.
Role playing this construction work at home.
Yo! Stop it!
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Niggas is retarded.
Say, honey, I'm home. Yo, this nigga like the chicken cold, bitch. You start smacking. Son, niggas is funny, bro. Niggas is funny, bro. Yo, niggas can have the greatest day in the world. It's like, I'm about to go home and be mad for no reason.
Niggas just about to throw him. Man, what the fucking room?
I told you to watch the whites. Niggas want to fight and shit. Like, what? You just got here. What is the anger about, yo?
Yo, y'all niggas crazy.
Oh, well, hey, man, to each his own. Some people have their certain...
Nah, like, but all jokes aside, though, like, for real, all my relationships was toxic. And, like, that's no bullshit. Like, you know, bro. And it,
trust me, I know.
It wasn't,
so would you ever... Like,
it wasn't me, though, for real, huh?
But would you...
Yo, what's me? Yo, you know what's me, bro. Come on, son. You know me.
Nigga.
That shit wasn't me, bro. Stop.
But Ja, would you ever like aspire to be in a relationship that isn't toxic?
Bro, who the fuck really want to argue all the time? Like, outside, I'll be making up arguments. Like, I don't really like arguing for real, for like on some serious shit. Like, that shit annoying. But for real, like, yeah, like, who want to be arguing and on bad terms? But no relationship is perfect. So I mean, that's gonna come with it regardless. But
I feel like the degree of toxicity that you're adding
okay.
what I'm focusing on. Because of course we're all gonna have like you're always gonna have problems, but
I mean, to me it don't matter for real. I ain't gonna be in a toxic ass relationship like a bitch using me type toxic, and I can't leave her alone. But
I wouldn't say I like toxic shit, but I like an aggressive bitch though. You feel me?
Aggressive as hell.
Hell,
like,
wear the drawers.
No, hell no. Get the fuck out of here. No. Yo, he tried to wild out. He tried to play me. Chill out. Yo. My form is, you feel me? Like, you ain't no kiss up. You feel me? You ain't a lay down chick. You feel me? Like, if I say something, you might question me, but I'm gonna be right at the end of the day.
No,
I'm gonna punch you in your shit, but I'm gonna be right. You feel me?
I need a girl that I say jump, she say how high.
You feel me? If I say I'm gonna slap the shit out you, you're gonna be like, do it, pussy. And be like, yeah. It's my love language, you feel me? But...
So you just perfectly recited a whole tweet that you made about
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Damn, niggas talking about Twitter. Don't even talk about Twitter while y'all next to me or y'all around.
Bro. Yo, how long has this been, bro? Like we about
like 2 weeks.
It's been nigga. It's been like a month.
Make a GoFundMe for your page, bro.
It's been like a month, bro.
A month,
bro. You gotta make that back up, man.
A month into the MacGyver hiatus. How was Twitter?
Niggas miss me on a TL, don't they?
Streets ain't the same, bro.
I know. Yeah, if you talking about like some terrorist shit, yeah, definitely.
Bro,
I don't be waking up to my
niggas talking about pussy and they ain't eat bacon yet. Like,
y'all really be waking up for work, it just be cheeks. I'm like, I'm like, yo, I'm coming to class right now. I'm with kids.
Yo,
I can't even look at my timeline.
Bro, I remember this day. Like, I remember this day vividly, bro. It was either my freshman year, like freshman summer, bro. I was in the crib. I woke up early. I kind of had to go to work or something. I had to go to work. I was working at Nike. Bro, I woke up early as shit. I'm going to work, right? I think the John was working at the what's it called place at this time. He's working at
security joint.
It was I don't think it was security at this point. I think that was what's it called? It was he was actually doing the truck shit.
Oh, word.
Yeah. So I'm because like me and him used to wake up early because my shift used to be like 5 a.m. type shit. Whatever. And I remember, right? I'm driving to work, son, and this nigga said, son, I'm gonna fuck the bitch like that. Some shit. He said something wild. And I commented, I was like, bro, you didn't even drink no coffee yet. You talking about fucking. I was like, somebody come get this man, bro. Bro, there was hella niggas behind me like, yo, are you okay? He's like, bro, it's damn near 6 o'clock in the morning, my nigga. You all right? Wow, this nigga he wanted all the smoke early and shit, bro.
Yo, chill.
This nigga job, bro.
Yo, y'all be gassing, bro. Y'all be making me sound like something I'm not, bro.
Wait.
Yo, we are clearly just picturing and reminding ourselves of the memories that we have of your tweets. We did not place those tweets there, bro.
Bro, somebody hacked my account, bro.
That many times, my nigga?
You said what?
I said that many times, my nigga.
Bro.
Yo, this nigga talking about hack my account. You giving them the page now, bro.
Yeah.
They hacking your account.
Hey, bro. That shit done up, bro. I don't think I'm getting it back, bro.
Hey, man, you gotta make that backup page.
Bro, I'm not doing all that, bro.
Because the nigga that's taking his place now, bro, that nigga ain't doing it right.
Who?
That nigga Whitehead, man.
Oh, Jerome Whitehead?
He's trying to do the best MacGyver. Like,
no, I think he's on a way different level than MacGyver. He's like on Twitter, like, Scott Miller just wants some pussy off this shit. Scott Miller ain't never want to catch a body off this shit. Nothing I believe.
You was taking the blueprint that y'all was putting down. He's like, I'm expounding upon this, bro. I'm reaching new heights. Capital heights. Capital murder.
Somebody say he about to commit capital murder. They gonna get the death penalty.
Yo, what's going on, man? Inform on what's going on with this Whitehead.
If y'all don't know, Brown safety, I think he is. Yeah,
safety.
Brown safety Jerome Whitehead. After a bad loss to the Denver Broncos yesterday, nigga was in his feelings. So social media can get take a toll on us mentally. You know, people was in the comments like, "Oh, you played like shit. You a bitch." For nigga, saying certain shit. and, like, at first his tweets was calm. He was like, "Hey, I'm playing with a broken arm, right?" You think he said it's a broken
hand.
Broken hand or broken arm. And he was like, "Yo, I would like to see you do it." And they was like, "Shut up, you're a bitch."
Bro, I don't think, some of them were really not that bad.
No, they weren't. But
some of them were really just like, yo, his tackling really off.
Yeah,
that nigga said, no, fuck that.
No, the verified nigga, he was like, he was like bad arm tackling by Whitehead. He was like, "What? You can come fucking see me. I'll kill you, cracker." Yo, first of all, that was the first time in a long time I heard somebody call somebody a cracker. He was calling that
all caps.
He was calling white people
spaces in between the letters.
I know Malcolm X will be proud right now if he saw that, bro. Nigga was like, "Cracker this, cracker that, you fucking cracker." He was going off.
That nigga actually put his address out. He said, "Nigga, pull up. That's on Bloods." I said, "Oh nah." He really said that's on Bloods. I'm not even making that up.
He said that's on Bloods.
He said that's on Bloods, bro.
Oh,
well. Like, I'm not making that up. I'm like, oh, you know what trippy going on?
Yeah.
Oh,
damn, bro. Gang banging infiltrated the NFL.
Yeah, look what Shad Moss doing, bro. Everything that has to do with Ohio, I just blame Shad Moss.
Or Ray J. Ray J.
Yeah.
Ray J was the first blood banging on wax. We don't gotta keep continuing.
Stop, bro.
But
you wasn't.
Look up K Slade. Look up Ray J and J Rock. bro. It was the first blood banging on wax. Stop playing with Ray J, bro. Yo, niggas was a gang banger. It was only one gang banger in hip hop. It was Snoop Dogg. After that, it was stop playing. It was Ray J. That's his cousin. What you talking about, bro?
I'm not about to let you feed these niggas.
Nah, bro. Bro. It was Ray J. Ray J was the first blood banging on wax.
Far from the first.
I don't want to hear it, bro.
Yo,
look up the Clay Slade interview, bro.
I don't need to look it up, bro.
Yeah.
He was even right. All right. I mean, you can keep that up. What was we even talking about? What was he? Whitehead.
You know they waived him.
Yeah, bro. They cut that nigga off. They said, yeah, we ain't.
I think they only cut him because he said cracker. To be honest, everybody that got cut said cracker. Antonio Brown said cracker. He got cut immediately.
Or probably because he said, I'm gonna kill you. Like
niggas said they gonna kill people all the time. Tom Brady told the nigga he was gonna
kill
him.
It's one thing. Yeah, it's one thing if you say that like LOL, I'm gonna kill you, or like you say that jokingly, I'm gonna kill you, and you could still actually get suspended on Twitter just for saying I'll kill you. Because I know many people that got suspended just for saying that bullshit. But okay, one time, all right, bet maybe that nigga's just mad off the loss. He's mad. It's cool. All right, whatever. That seems like it's on me. All right, whatever. It's cool. You're saying it to multiple people, verified sports analyst accounts. You're saying it to niggas' DMs, bro. Like, you're really pulling up niggas' DMs, bro. Talking about I'm gonna kill you. That's not bro. That ain't no everyday shit, bro.
Wait, but think about this. Were they crackers?
No, some of them were black.
Damn, he should have never said that.
So
but you know. All I can say is
if they was all white,
what? Oh, and they talk about me. But all I can say is, hey man, he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go out. If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out hitting." You feel me? He probably knew the end was near. He was like, "Damn, I had a bad game. I couldn't tackle. They probably gonna cut me anyway. So fuck it, I'm gonna go out with a bang." You feel me?
That's the worst way to go out with a bang, bro. That's it. That's an implosion. That's not an explosion. Ooh. Come on, man. I'm giving bars, nigga. I should have tweeted that myself.
Nigga, is this T.I. Expeditiously podcast?
What he do? He talk about Twitter?
No. I'm just saying, using big words and shit.
Oh, I mean, T.I. be talking this shit. Yeah. He be saying words. Shout out T.I. But I ain't doing no expeditiously shit, you feel me? I still don't know what expeditiously means.
I was about to say that. What the hell does expeditiously
mean? I really don't. Like, they just said it, and I was like, it was on Twitter, and I was like,
I feel like certain niggas just sit there and read the dictionary for fun.
Yo, you know the thing is, I actually learned this, bruh, because I reconnected with my elementary friend. Mm-hmm. Shout out Alyssa. I don't even know if she want me to say her name. I don't care. Oh, well. Shout out her. We reconnected, right? And I was always, when I was a kid, I used to be so mad and jealous of her. Because I was always in second place when it came to like grading and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Like I was always the second best kid to her. And I was just like, I was over here telling her that. And I'm like, yo, you know, like for a long time, even though we was cool and everything, I was just like envious. Cause I was like, yo, like you would always beat me and stuff. Like the only time I'll be first is when we're in line. And that's literally because of my name. Mm. And that's because her name starts with a W. And my name starts with an A. So that's the only time I'll be first. Like ever. And then she was just talking about, she was like, you know, the thing is our parents actually like taught it, like we would always learn. Like we would actually read, like when we went to sleep, our dad would read us the dictionary as we went to sleep. And I was like, yo, niggas actually be like into like education and shit. Like, even though that really sounds stupid what I'm saying right now, but like niggas really be into that shit.
Like it'd be like a deep level.
Like yes, bro. Like they read the sources and shit.
You know.
Like they was really reading the dictionary every time they got bored.
Yo, my parents said go to fuck to sleep.
That's what I'm saying. I see why you was first, bro. Cause nah.
My parents just like, hey, my nigga, get your ass in that bed. Let me stop. Nah, shout out to mom and dad. You feel me? Y'all niggas, y'all niggas. I'm not gonna call my parents niggas. I love y'all. Y'all raised a good young boy. You feel me? Nah, you feel me? My dad really wasn't on the education wave, but like my mom though, you feel me? She went to college when I was young, so it's like that's why I think my scholarly ways, or I don't know. I always been good scholarly though, but it was just like.
I think the most vivid memory of my dad ever teaching me something that has to do with education was when he told me not to write circles over eyes because I write like a girl. And
what?
Like, when I think I was like first grade.
Oh, like how you have to dot your eye?
Yeah.
You would write a circle?
I would draw.
I used to do that too, bro.
Because like I would always try to draw, like write neat. And I saw that girls always wrote neat. Like guys,
I can't write. Bro, I have to sloppy his handwriting.
Guys write like fucking chicken scratch, and it's like a very vivid stereotype that isn't always true. And I always wanted to write like neat, and I saw girls wrote neat, so that I tried to emulate what they was doing. And my dad, he was helping me with homework one day, and I was writing something, and I guess it involved eyes, and he was like, "Hold on, what are you doing? What are you?" And I was like, "Huh?" He was like, Why are you writing your eyes like a girl? And I'm like, yo, whole time, like, damn, I'm just trying to be fine.
He's about to beat the spirit out of you.
Whole time, you about to beat the dots out of me, nigga. Like,
oh, wow.
Ever since then, bro, I actually don't even write dots on my eyes anymore because of that.
You just leave it?
Yeah, I just draw a mini line and be like, don't know side.
Yeah.
That's really it. I don't even draw dots anymore.
To be honest, I think my dad just gave me street smarts. I don't think he...
I really feel like my dad just gave me...
he did anything academically with me.
Yeah, I feel like my dad really just gave... Like, he was just an example academically, but, like, the most he was really teaching me was, like, on spiritual stuff. Yeah. And more just, like, life lessons. Not really
I got street smarts from my pops. I didn't get nothing academic. Like, go to your mother for the academic part. Like... Now, if you want to talk about some other shit, like, you feel me, how to be a man, how to stand 10 toes, yeah, come to me. But, like, I don't think he ever did anything academically, you feel me? And it's crazy because I was shit in high school. Like, I was bad. Well, not bad in high school, but, like, I didn't live up to my abilities, like, GPA-wise. Mm-hmm. But it's funny because in college, I'm the smartest motherfucker here. I'm not the smartest motherfucker, but, like, I'm doing good for myself here, but it's just, like, in high school, I didn't do shit. Probably because Jameer ruined my life, but that's another story for another
day. Hey, bro, enlighten me on how I ruined your life.
Bro, I said that's another conversation for another day.
No, we're gonna have that conversation right now.
Hey, bro, I'm not speaking on that.
Oh, all right, because I ain't do nothing, nigga.
Jameer wanted me to run the streets with him. He was like, "You trying to go?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna tag along." Oh, stop, bro. Ain't no fucking streets where we from. It is, but it isn't. So, you know, that's it. So, wait, that's it. Niggas ain't talking.
Bro, I'm high as hell. I'm not lying, bro.
Good job, bro.
All right, so what's the next topic, man?
This nigga said I'm geeked up. I don't know what y'all niggas even talking about.
What's the next topic we're going to? Tom Brady.
Oh, no, it was Tank.
Tom motherfucking Brady, man. Nigga, you ain't right. That's just all I got to say.
Use my kryptonite, nigga.
Yo. Tom Brady, bro. That's... The fact that he was just so open with it. He said, man, you know you my kryptonite, nigga. Come here. That nigga Aaron Reed is like, yeah, what's going on, man? What's happening with you? Everyone like, yo. But you said a lot of black people was giving him a pass.
A lot of people came to his defense. I think even Chad Johnson came to his defense like, nah, he got it. I was like, wait, time on. When the fuck
he got it.
Like, when did niggas start getting passes? Like, I didn't never see this pass. I never gave a pass out. I don't know. You feel me? Like, hey, if certain people let certain people say that word, I guess that's on. Actually, I don't even like that shit coming from another person. But I mean, it was kind of some coonish shit to me, if we're being honest. It's like, oh yeah, we gonna stick up for Tom. Niggas will stick up for Tom faster than they stick up for another brother. Think about it, people. Think about it. Shout out Mr. Corrali. Think about it.
Fuck that nigga.
I knew Jameer was gonna say some shit.
Fuck that nigga.
But yeah, even though I'll be rocking with the Patriots, bro, I can't rock with Tom saying nigga, man. Even if he said that shit hilariously, that shit was funny, but nah, Tom, I can't deal with that, bro. You kiss your kids on the mouth. I just can't.
Yeah, that's
some white shit.
Yeah.
And I cannot let that pass.
So you definitely can't say nigga if you kissing actually, no, you can kiss your kids in the mouth.
I don't know. It's just the way that white people do it. It's just like
it's weird.
Yeah.
Like when black people kiss their kids in the mouth,
it's
like to a certain age.
Yeah, this seems nurturing. But like, you know, sometimes white people is like, what the fuck y'all doing, man?
Would you kiss your kids in the mouth?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, white people it's kind of off.
Some sexual shit.
Yeah, like wild shit.
Hey man, sweet home Alabama.
That's my kryptonite, nigga.
Yeah, no, it's funny though, because that was Tommy Davidson who said that joke. You remember that joke, right?
Yeah.
When the Shaq All-Star comedy.
Yeah. That shit was funny as hell. But yeah, Tom, just stick to playing football, man. You ain't gotta. I know it was an embracing moment with Ed.
Bro,
Ed, what the fuck, man? I mean, then again, I feel
like caught him off guard.
Or maybe the whole time this nigga's been saying that for years, and like it's just
nobody never caught him.
Yeah, like, and plus like back then it wasn't really like niggas wasn't really as like on it. Like the topic wasn't really as much to the forefront.
Yeah, true.
Because racial, what I'm saying, racial injustice. This topic is just
that's funny.
Still
like,
pretty recent.
I understand it because like.
So he could have been saying that to them for years because they've been friends.
Yeah.
So he could have been saying that to them. Like that could have been their language.
Like it's funny that you say that because like years ago that wouldn't be a problem because like in me and Jameer hometown we got 2 white people, right? Like they always around black people and they say nigga a lot. But as I left my town and got older, I'm like, yo, I don't really fuck with that shit. And it's just like you really can't change their ways because like they already had people allowing them to say that. You feel me? So who am I to be like, oh, like, don't fucking say that shit. Like, I mean, don't say that shit around me, you feel me? Like, you say it around me. But them saying that on an everyday basis around their people is like, that's them, you feel me? Like, this one chick, all her boyfriends was black, so she was just saying that shit. But, like, when I was, like, even at the time when I was in school with the chick, I'm like, I don't really like that shit. Like, that shit always made me feel weird. But you know how you never wanted to be, like, the odd one out the group? Like, Lo, he's trying to turn this into some black power shit. Even though I should have just stood up and been like, yo, like, nah, stop saying that shit. But it was just like, at that point, I was just like, you know what? That's cuz girl. Like, if he gonna let her say that, he gonna let her say that. But like deep down inside, I didn't really like that shit. And then like it was just like, bro, like she used to be full-fledged with it out, like too, like nigga this, nigga that. Like
yeah,
even she be on Twitter right now retweeting everything with nigga in it. Sometimes she even says nigga in her tweets, and I just be like, oh, I'm about to unfollow you, like. That shit ain't cool, bro.
But I just feel like that's really like, I don't know, it's different along regions because, of course, around the East Coast and the South, that would be so like blatant, like, what the fuck is you talking about type shit. Mm-hmm. But I feel like, just from my knowledge of being on the West Coast,
Mexicans be saying that shit.
It's plus because it's like, it's so diverse out there. Mm-hmm. So it's like, everybody's like culture is just mushed in together like some gumbo shit. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like it's just mushed in together, so now everybody's picking up on each other's culture. You got black people saying "fool," "mano," "amigos," and shit like that. You got Mexicans saying "nigga," all that other shit. It's like they taking each other's shit. You feel me?
Yeah, LA is definitely diverse.
It's really diverse.
Because you got Samoans that be saying "nigga."
You got Samoans, you got Asians that be saying "nigga," you got Mexicans, you got Puerto Ricans, all them niggas that be saying.
See, over there is all love, but when you come to the East Coast, we take that shit as like, yo, what? Like the most that we'll probably let somebody say "nigga" on the East Coast is probably like Dominicans and like Puerto Ricans and shit. You feel me? Because some of them are black, they Afro Latino, but the other ones would be like they be saying it too and shit, and it's just like. You can't go there and be like, yeah, what's your card? Like, what do you like? You feel me? Like, if niggas say it, it's like, if it's cool around you, if you let people say it around you, that's on you type shit. But it's just like, I don't know. Like you said, like, just going back to high school, I ain't really feel like, I never felt that shit, bro. But it was just like, they said, those people let them say that. And it was like, who was me to be the one out the group? Like, oh, why y'all letting this shit go down? Because the niggas gonna look at you like, you this freedom fighter ass nigga, you feel me? But now, sometimes
you just gotta take.
See, but that's as a kid, because as a kid, you don't want to be like against the odd nigga out. Yeah, you feel me? But now, as I'm grown, I'm 20 now. Like, if somebody come around saying that shit, I'm like, yo, nah, my man, you gotta go somewhere. Like, we ain't rocking with that. You feel me?
That's just out of here, man. I don't even care if it's cool with your buddies, cause nah.
Yeah, you feel me? Not fucking with that shit.
Nah. All you Mexican homies, I ain't gonna name y'all. But yeah, that shit kind of over, bro. Just let you know right now. So when I come back to LA and I see y'all niggas, I'm gonna say, "What up, my nigga?" You gonna be like, "What up, bro?"
What up, bro?
And then we gonna dap each other. It's gonna be all love.
Bro,
And
you
I'm gonna
can't.
let y'all
But
know that.
You can't. They can't not say it no more after that. You've been allowing them to say it for these many years. You can't just snatch that privilege from like that.
But then again, it's not a privilege for them to have. Like,
Yeah.
that's really the thing. Damn,
Yeah.
I just broke this joint. But it's not a privilege for them to really have in the first
I
place.
mean,
It's just because,
you
like,
allowed it though. If you knew it was wrong, you should have been spoke up on it.
okay, but back then it wasn't really like,
We wasn't equipped with that knowledge.
yeah, like it wasn't
We
even
wasn't
seen.
equipped.
Of course, it wasn't seen as being wrong because you're in the ignorant, you don't have the knowledge about it.
No, we did have the knowledge about it though.
Says who?
So we didn't know what was going on with like our ancestors.
No, we did. You're
We
not
knew
saying
it.
that. It wasn't as big in like the plateau. It wasn't like in the
Okay, but
forefront. You feel me?
but I'm saying you yourself knew about it. You could have figured out how you felt about it. So like you said back then, you didn't want to be
Okay,
the
no,
odd one
but
out.
the thing is, it's
Think
like
of it
the
as
thing is
a
like,
kid's aspect. You don't want to be the odd kid out the group.
no, it's not even that though, because it's like I'm saying, think about it as back then. It wasn't even brought to our attention. So something that's not brought to your attention, you're not gonna even be thinking as an issue with until it's actually brought to your attention. At that time, it wasn't brought to attention like, hey, these niggas don't kind of share our struggle or know the like, you know what I'm saying, the real
Bro,
purpose or
but
have
we
the real,
knew
you know
that.
what I'm saying, meaning about behind this word. You know what I'm saying?
But we talking about high school though.
Yeah.
We
In
knew
high school,
that
I'm
though.
saying I wasn't exposed to that. Like I wasn't given knowledge to it. That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't notice it until someone brought it to my attention. That's what I started realizing. Like that actually makes sense. Like that actually is, you know what I'm saying, a
Well,
problem.
I'm saying, bro, like where I grew up, it was diverse. So like you actually seen like black people that struggled, white people that had it all, like white people that struggled. So like you can tell, like you feel me?
I mean, that's true.
Even
But I
if they
feel
did
like even
struggle,
if it's like
they
struggling,
still ain't go through the same shit that our people went
Exactly, and then
through.
that's my main thing though. Like in high school, bro, you old enough to know like what you saying and be able to speak up on a situation. Like if you felt as though like fuck being an odd one out the group, like that should have been said. Because now if that's been being said, that's just like bro, like I can't think of a good example right now, but you can't allow somebody to keep doing something, and down and nowhere be like, nah, you can't do it no more.
Well, yeah, as you get older, it's hindsight 2020. It's like as I'm older now, I can be like, damn, I should have said something because that
yeah,
shit
but I
wasn't
feel
cool.
like even if I'm not the person, because like you're right, I'm not even probably gonna be the person that's gonna press the issue. If say like I go back and niggas is still saying niggas, I'm not gonna press the issue and be like, nah, bro, chill out, bro. I ain't gonna be your homie and all that, type shit. Cause like nigga, we got years going back. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I don't feel like that's a grand problem that's gonna.
People I'm talking about.
No, I'm saying that I got years
know
with people I'm talking about. So it's like it's not. I'm not just gonna throw away that friendship just because of that issue. You feel
But
me?
you'll probably.
But I am going. I am going to be like,
yo,
yo. I mean, like I know. Even though I've been away and I've gained some knowledge. I'm hoping that you gain some knowledge too, to understand where I'm coming from,
it's
and
like
to
yo,
even
just
stop yourself from using that word. Like I don't even have to be the person to be like, nah, bro, you can't use that. Because of course,
no,
like you say, it's. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like you saying. Of course, like it's freedom of speech. Nigga, you can say whatever, nigga. I can't just stop you from saying whatever you want to stop. But I'm just hoping that the knowledge that I gained, you also gain knowledge and understanding that where I'm coming from, especially on that topic. And you would, and just like having a lot of black friends, you would know, all right, man, I understand this is like, you know what I'm saying, an issue that's going on around here, and I'm not trying to be a part of that. You feel me? So I'm hoping that as I'm learning, you also learning. And I don't even have to like try to press you on the issue.
Like basically you're not gonna press them like, yo, don't say that shit. But you're like, yo, I feel uncomfortable with you saying that. If you respect me as a friend, you know what I mean? At least like, yo.
But I'm saying like I should even have to bring that up. Like you feel me? I feel like just the climate that you've been in, the climate that America's been in, you should like understand. Okay, you can understand where we're coming from. That's really just what I'm saying. You can understand how we feel about this word and how we feel about these expressions. You feel me? And like hopefully you would stop yourself from using that, so I wouldn't have to bring it up to you. You feel me? Like It would have to be like an awkward moment that
Also,
we would have to have.
Us as a people, we might have to calm down on saying the word as well. Actually, fuck that. No, I'm saying nigga all the time. It's my word. I can say it. But in high school, I definitely was trying, because, like, you feel me? If y'all know who Taxstone is, you feel me? He used to say beloved a lot. So anybody in Piscataway, New Jersey, if you say beloved, you know who you got it from. It was from me, because that's all I said. John, am I right or am I wrong?
My name is Bennett, and I'm not in it.
Oh wow, you ain't gonna support your mans anyway. You feel me? It was a point in time where I tried to stop saying nigga. You feel me? So I would say beloved after everything. You feel me? And it became a trend. Like I was just like, yo, like all I said was beloved. You feel me? Beloved this, beloved that. But then I realized I'm like, I'm not about to make other groups and nationalities make me not say a word that my people. You feel me? If motherfuckers can say, like, you know, just even talk about the LGBTQ community. You feel me? Like. At one point, saying queer was a bad word, you feel me? But they took that word and was like, yo, that shit is ours, you feel me? So if motherfuckers could take a word and make it for themselves, then nigga is that word, you feel me?
I mean, I can see all sides too, as people that are for it and against it.
Yeah, no, I definitely say, like, me personally, I'm not gonna go around a group of elder people and be like, yo, what's good, nigga? Well, this and that, because I know to them that means a lot more, you feel me? Like certain family members, like I wouldn't go up to my grandparents and be like, "What?" Actually, no, my grandma say nigga all the time. I love you, grandma. Grandma is the coolest grandma in the world. Everybody know my grandma. She cool as shit. She be calling us niggas and shit, but that's the whole different story. But you feel me? Like, but you know, like just certain older people, say if like I'm around like an older gentleman, I'm not gonna be like, "How you doing?" Or like if I'm in the conversation, like nigga, because like he might take that a different way. He probably actually went through the, you know what I mean, the civil rights movement and all that stuff. So that word is probably near and dear, like, yo, I don't like this. Like, it brings back bad memories. But to somebody like that's probably like a pair of mine and a certain, I'll probably say it, you feel me? So it's like you gotta know when to use it and when not to, you feel me? On a platform like this, we chilling, we just having fun, we kicking back with homies. I can say nigga, you feel me? But if I'm at a business meeting and shit like that, even if it's a business meeting full of black people, I'm still not gonna say it. You know what I mean? It's just you gotta know when to use it and when not to.
That actually just sparked a question. Like, it was a random ass question, but because you was talking about how we're in.
Shout out, grandma. I love you.
Shout out, grandma. All that. But you was talking about how if you was in, like, we're in a relaxed situation right now, so of course you're gonna be saying nigga and speaking how you speak. But if you was at a business meeting, you know, it would just, you would address things in a different manner. So my question would be, like, when are we gonna start pushing, like, what profession? When are we gonna start actually really questioning, like, what professionalism really means? Because I'm really wondering, like, because you know, professionalism is really like centered around white mannerisms.
That's true.
So I'm really wondering, like, how when they say being professional is really just conforming to their, you know what I'm saying?
Their norms.
Their norms and their standards, you know what I'm saying?
You know, it's funny.
That's why I'm really always questioning, like, what is really
professional?
And, like, I always really wondered that, especially because, like, where I work now, again, I'm talking about where I work now. I'm like, I need to stop. But, like, where I work now, it's like at a school, even as a tutor, you're not able to wear, like, headwear. So, like, even at the school I'm wearing at, they don't even let me wear hats type shit. And you can't wear do-rags. You can't wear, like, anything on your head for real. And you can't have hoodies on when you have a hoodie. When you're wearing a hoodie, you can't have the hood on in the school or nothing like that. And they were saying they want to be, you know, professional and have you look presentable and stuff like that. So I'm really like, why isn't a do-rag presentable? Why isn't a hat presentable? Why isn't having a hood on inside a building presentable? I'm really wondering.
Well, that's been like that our whole life. Because you think about it, like certain things that you just said, right? When like I know in black families, like black people will go outside and like if you're in a certain way, they're like, don't be embarrassing us in front of these white folks. Like, hook your pants up, do this, do that. When essentially, like, what does that have to do with me as a person?
That's what
just
I'm
because
saying.
I dress a certain way doesn't. Me to this day, I could probably sag. I don't really do it on purpose, but if I sag or I wear a certain hoodie or I wear certain shoes, what is that? That don't mean anything about me. You probably think that I'm a certain way by the way I dress. You look at my GPA, you'll be surprised. You feel me?
See, that's why I'm actually kind of conflicted though, because like I'll really be wondering like why do we always conform to these white standards? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand some of these white standards. Because I don't like sagging either. Like, I don't like when niggas sag. Mainly because, not really because, like, the appearance, but really just, like, because I know what's behind sagging.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, I don't understand why niggas sag. Like, it makes no sense to me. But it's like, you know, so some
if you see me sagging, I'm just trying to show off my belt.
I think we passed that age, man.
No. I paid a lot for this belt. You're going to see it.
So it's like, some of the things I understand, like, there's a commonality between the two groups. And some of them is just like, all right, bro, like, it really isn't this, you shouldn't be this pressed about.
Even like the whole thing, like, you feel me? Like, with corporate companies, they're like, oh, you can't have tattoos, you can't do this and that. It's like, what does my tattoos have with me doing the job?
Exactly.
If I can do the job right.
Especially if I can do the job better than anybody else is doing this job.
Yeah.
If I'm doing exponentially well, bruh, if I'm like high and above all the other niggas, it shouldn't matter what the hell I'm wearing or what tattoos I have on. Like, what tattoos I have tatted on me, like, it shouldn't matter at all. As long as it's nothing like really like inappropriate, like racist, like racist, nudity, hate, like hatred, all that colors, any whatever that.
If it's just artwork, it's like what
exactly like what does that got to do? If it's just a do rag, like, I mean, I understand, like,
had a bad hair then.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what if I didn't get my hair cut? I can't have a hat on, like a hat on that could just say dad.
LOL.
It's a dad hat. Like, come on, get the joke.
Shut the
laugh
hell up.
with me. Understand my pain.
Bounce with me. No bow wow.
But like, come on, man. That was just a random thought that I had because
that's something that we need.
That's something that we really need to push because I feel like that's why I really love Marshawn Lynch because it's just like
I was about to bring him up in one of my points. I was about to bring up
because he doesn't conform to any of that. He's like, nigga, I'm coming how I'm coming, bro. Like, I got this whole Nike Tech. You gonna get me like this? I still remember when they did the whole pant. I think it was of his team,
and it was all the top 50 players.
There we go. Yeah, and they was all in suits and shit. This nigga just sitting down in Nike Tech with a beanie on, and I'm like, this nigga, bro. That's why I really love it because it's like, nigga, you just don't care, bro. Like, it's
he making millions for being himself,
and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, he has a whole Skittles endorsement just because niggas was eating Skittles, bro. Niggas just chilling with Nike Techs. That's really it. And I feel like
he ain't gonna be the one that's going like bad mouth you or good mouth you. He's just gonna be like, if he
just here to do the job.
Like, he's like that whole time.
That's really it,
the Super Bowl. Hey, I'm here so I won't get fined.
Exactly.
That's some real shit. Like, he's like, yo, like, I don't really care about this media shit. Like,
exactly.
I come to do the job that I'm paid for,
and I'm getting paid, and I'm dipping. That's really just it. Like, nothing that I'm wearing, nothing that I got on and shit that I got, nothing I'm eating is gonna affect my ability.
He said, I'm from Oakland, and you gonna respect me.
Exactly. What you hired me for, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna get it done.
Bro, he had to
really what you mad at. What you saying?
He had to tech with the text.
Yes.
Just no. It's been what, a month and a half? Are you still trying to do that? Stop it. Ain't no tech with text, bro. Ain't no text with text. All right. just put that in a rhyme book somewhere, bro. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Bro, you still not fucking with it, bro?
No, man. We didn't fuck with it the first time we heard it.
Got the tech and the tech. Hey, got the tech and the tech.
Mike,
I'll be honest. I feel it.
Got the tech. Got the text with the text.
Ooh.
You know what? I'm gonna let y'all niggas be.
Ooh, pistol right to your
Big
neck.
Joe.
Grimy, give me my respect.
So, are we wrapping this shit up? Because you said for tech niggas is different.
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
Black man.
Look at the white girl.
You got anything else to talk about, though?
Big Joe.
Yes, sir.
That's how you talk to yourself.
See, just saying all the catchphrases.
Right. We gotta do another link up soon.
Man, facts. Tank.
Man, we ain't gonna speak on that shit.
Talking about Tank.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, man. I'm
nigga gay as
I'm only
hell.
gonna say one thing about Tank, bro. This is the only time where double standards can't work. You feel me? You suck a dick. You know what you are. If I kill a nigga right now, what am I?
A killer.
Exactly. I'm a murderer, right?
Somebody just accidentally.
No. know what I mean?
Someone that may have accidentally pushed somebody over.
If I rape somebody, I'm a rapist.
Regardless.
If I rape somebody, I'm a rapist, though.
Exactly.
Facts. I feel you.
I don't know if you.
Okay, I like that analogy better. I can't say if I kill somebody.
If you kill somebody, you kill it. It doesn't make it if you kill. Not saying if you did it. Being a killer doesn't mean that you did it intentionally. You're just a killer at the end of the day. No. It saved me and somebody get into a fight. He fall over, hit his head, he died.
That doesn't make me a killer. That doesn't mean I kill somebody.
But you're still a killer. No, not saying that you are intentionally.
Because a killer implies that I'm a person that repeatedly does that. When I'm a killer, I kill for real. Like I really go to kill.
But that don't now.
Because I killed somebody doesn't make me a killer. Because that means I'm repeating that offense.
All right. So if
I'm a robber, I'm robbing. Like it's an ongoing.
So
thing.
If you rob somebody one time, you're not a robber.
No, you just rob somebody.
I think so.
If I sold drugs, I'm not a drug seller. I'm not a drug dealer.
Yes, you are.
I just sold drugs once.
Anything you can do once, you can do again.
I can't agree with that.
Yeah,
I can't agree with that one.
Because there could be certain circumstances that could have allowed you, and that was.
And let me put it FYI here: we're not bashing you. Be whoever you want to be. Do whatever you want to do. But I'm saying, if you do that action, you're that thing. Now, I can't. You probably not full. You're not probably full blown gay or anything, but you suck a dick. You're at least bisexual. As a man, you suck a dick, and you're at least bisexual. Or at least queer, you're curious.
But the definition that you would have to be attracted to doing that. So technically, he is right. Even though that shit is like, hey, man, it's all right. I don't know why you're thinking that. But technically, he is right. Because if I'm not attracted,
he can win on the technicalities.
On the technicality, he could win. Because it's like, you're not attracted to it. You just did it.
But you went back a second time.
You gotta see if the spices is flowing. Like,
wow.
It's like you said, it's a duality. You need that duality.
I mean, I feel like people don't say it, but I feel like that's the same thing with women. If a girl is in a threesome and she eats some pussy, technically she bisexual. I'm not gonna call her lesbian, but she's bisexual. She put her face in a vagina. She did things. She was kissing girls. You're clearly bisexual.
But I feel that's different because that's when you're in the threesome. That's like voluntary. Like that's completely like you're voluntarily going with a guy and a girl. You know what I'm saying? In the threesome. So I don't even want to make this scenario up. Like,
no, I think you're about to say the same scenario. If it's two dudes and a chick, it's like them niggas is bisexuals, huh?
No, that's not the thing though. Like, what if them niggas that's never touched?
Nah,
what if she just wanted them two niggas? And you just cheating on like, all right.
No, I was talking about because niggas run trains all the time and don't touch each other. That's different. But if you two niggas that like maybe like y'all set this up together and y'all actually do end up touching shit, you're bisexual. Even as chicks, if a chick sets up a threesome for her man for her birthday, and essentially she's bisexual. She probably not full.
I'll give you that because that's because she's voluntarily doing it.
Like she probably not full blown. Like I'm going to Pride, this and that, but in a sense you're bisexual. So if you're a man that's sucking a dick, all emphasis on it, you know what I mean? You feel me? you feel some type of way. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, what straight man is gonna put that in his mouth?
What straight man is thinking that? That's really true.
I don't even know how Tank even brought up the situation.
Angela Yee did.
Oh, Angela, you're right. Angela Yee did.
Bro, these radio people be trying to start shit.
Yeah. Maybe it was for a promo run for his album. I don't know. But what if he really did? Like, because he said it wasn't him, but what if deep down inside, what if he really did suck a dick before or two? I mean, if we're being honest, Richard Pryor, he sucked a dick and he said a joke about it.
So it's for comedy.
No, but he actually really did suck a dick because he said it on the joke.
Purposes.
No, he did it in real life. And
for comedic purposes.
He didn't do it for comedic purposes.
No, I'm pretty sure while he was sucking, he was thinking of the jokes.
No, he was not.
Sure he was
Richard Pryor had a joke where he said, "You ever sucked a dick before?" And he was like, "I'm joking." was like, nah, did you actually really say anything for? And he actually goes into the bit saying that he really did it.
I know.
Yeah. So I'm like, even the same nigga who said, you look so good, I suck on your daddy's dick. And Biggie turned around and you said same thing.
Wait, Richard Pryor said that?
Yes, Richard Pryor said that joke.
So that's where Biggie got it from?
On your daddy's dick. Huh?
That's where Biggie got it from.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's some shit.
We ain't gonna speak on that, man. I think that's the end of this episode.
Right. See, I'm comfortable in my masculinity to talk about it because it's just like, hey, like,
we've been talking about it. Ain't nothing about our masculinity. You gonna suck a dick and then you gonna suck a dick, man. That's just not gonna be.
Yeah.
Yo. You can't end it off like that.
All right.
Hey, suck a dick, that's on you. It's like, whoa, huh? like, whoa.
All right. We had the game with it. All right.
Unfortunately, we about to have to wrap up the Why We Here podcast. Did you figure out why you here? If not, come back next week.
See y'all, man. God bless.
Peace in the bottle head grease.
Have a blessed week, man.
Shit.